Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at LR INT Cell. Now, with the link level system update, LR INT Cell I think is one of these units that's going to get a massive increase in effectiveness. Many of his links, which really were pretty fodder before, things like Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Ultimate Life Form, are now going to get a lot better. Then, of course, you know, the mainstays, the staples, Fierce Battle and Legendary Power, of course, they're even stronger now. And then, of course, the Big Daddy itself, Big Bad Bosses, which at link level 10 loses the HP restriction and then just becomes one of the most dominant sources of power for some of these incredibly strong villain-type units. So it just is now a situation where LR Cell is going to be ridiculously powerful, and I think he's gonna look a lot better. And I think the rotation of him and the physical LR Cell is just going to be a lot better as well. Physical LR Cell is always a unit who I was pretty meh on. Like, he's like okay, but like, you know, nothing really too crazy. Like, I kind of would say I have him pretty damn near the bottom of LRs, summonable LRs, right? I've got him down there in the trash bin. It's like, you know, it's cool that he's got the AoE. I don't know. I feel like my negative thoughts about that physical LR Cell mostly come from my struggles to no item extreme physical Super Battle Road. Not the extreme physical extreme Super Battle Road, but the original one. The just the like physical Super Battle Road was very difficult, and that cell is just not strong. Like you would think that he could tank and stuff like that, and it's like he just gets cream pied in there. I mean, obviously things are different now. You know, having Big Bad Bosses active 24/7. I mean, it's just such a massive game changer for these units, right? So, okay, so we got 13 right there. All right, so Key is definitely still going to be a bit of an issue. His defense is at 250k. Okay. That's, wow. That's insane. So, Cell's defense, like, okay. That's like, if we could take Cell into Super AGL, Extreme Super Battle Road, and he had that defense, he would take double digits. Like, that is jaw-dropping how high his defense, like, that's insane. That's huge. That's, again, that's the Big Bad Boss's 25% attack and defensive buff. All right, so let's see what attacks that we get right here. Like, turn 1, basically. 4.5, that's a lot better. Wow, yeah, okay, so they did this, and now this guy is just way freaking better. Because this is the thing, like, it was so stupid. When they dropped him alongside LR, I go, what? You are at 5 mil now? Wow. Whoa, okay. So Cell units just get a massive power buff. I mean, granted, having Big Bad Bosses is going to be very important for that, right? I mean, 25% attack and defense to both those units, and, you know, we can kind of see exactly how things are going to go, right? But, like, I mean, oh my goodness, that's 25% attack and defense. That's good. That's good. Like, that's pretty interesting. Now, I should also point out that the two cells, right? I believe they have 6 out of 7 links. Because they have Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Ultimate Life Form, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. The one link they do not share is that in LR Cell has Kamehameha, whereas the physical LR Cell has Shocking Speed, right? Now, Shocking Speed, of course, not being on in LR Cell was just a massive, just, like, you know, when it came out, it was just like, wow, like, I can't believe they didn't give him Shocking Speed. And it's like, you know, he's got like Gentleman and Ultimate Life Form. Like, what were they thinking? And now, you know, with all these Cell units, this guy, that was a pretty good attack stat by him, by the way. His attack and defense is going to be pretty good. And he's got Big Bad Bosses as well. Yeah, a lot of these units, man, I think are going to be looking real solid. All right, so let me see here. So now he's at 235k. Remember that the LR androids do not give defense, right? They only give attack, which is one thing I don't like about them. But I mean, that's Cell. So he's at 235k without support, is what you're telling me. This is not even going to be his 18 key super attacks. This will be a nice little thing to see right here. How much damage will he do? 17 key? 3.23. That's insane. Because before, I remember, you get the 12 key super attack with Cell, and he's in like the 1 million range. Now this man is capable of putting out really, really nice damage. This is going to be so crazy. And don't forget that Cell still has his transformation, right? Like, it's going to be it's still going to be super rare for you to see. I mean, if anything, it's probably going to be a little bit more rare to get Cell's transformation, because now, you're going to have big bad bosses, 25% attack and defense active, giving you extra defense, and thus you're going to take less damage. But, like, once you get that transformation off, then you have that active skill in your back pocket, and remember, the active skills get dramatically stronger, based upon, like, links and stuff like that. So, like, that's the thing, like, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, with their active skills, you're going to do a lot more damage with them, and this is going to be very, very impressive as well, I think, with Cell's active skill. The only thing is that Cell has one of the rarest active skills around. Let me see. So, 226k for Android 13. Remember that the friend Android 13 here is definitely not going to be at link level 10. Let's see what his links... Oh, I didn't even need to click... Yeah, I could... Right, you could just click right here, and you can see now. Alright, so obviously 13 and 17, they don't really mesh the best together. 13 is another character, by the way, who had some shitty links, like Red Ribbon Army, that were updated as well. That will allow Android 13, I think, to look a little bit more impressive. I don't think Android 13, he's probably not going to get some massive increase in effectiveness similar to, like, Cell or some of the other units we've looked at, but I do think Android 13, he's still going to be solid enough, right? Because, yeah, things like, Android Assault is now, what, defense 10%, I think? Like, it didn't get attack. Nightmare. Yeah, Fear and Faith is unfortunately one of the links that didn't really get a good buff. All Fear and Faith does now is lowers enemy defense by 10% along with the key, which is pointless. But 13 does have Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis being one of the most impressive link updates. I believe that's what is it? Like, I think it's 7% HP regeneration and then 10% attack and defense or something like that. Regardless, it's just very, very good, right? Alright, so... Now, the one thing I am noticing, this is still remaining true, is key is still remaining an issue for Cell. So this turn, by the way, we're going to have all links active, but again, key is still remaining an issue for this guy. I mean, if we got, like, Android 17 or one of these support type units on rotation, that's going to be good for him. But, like, key will remain an issue for this Cell. Because, his only key mechanic from his passive is gaining key per enemy. And, obviously, unless you're in Super Battle Road or, World Tournament, you're not really going to be getting a ton of key. And you wouldn't use this guy in World Tournament anyway. This is actually probably an example of a character. Because, like, Gentleman, Ultimate Life Form, where these links, on that rotation, we would have been able to have way more key if, like, they worked on both ends, right? Like, of course, we know the update that happened where characters don't get key from both the start and the end anymore, right? It's just kind of an unfortunate turn of events, an unfortunate update, right? That's the only thing. I don't see. It's fine, I guess, like, that they did that, because, like, a lot of the links did get massively buffed to compensate. But I still feel as though that's something they probably didn't need to do almost 6 years into the game, right? Because they're just completely changing how, like, all those key links work. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you all think. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it certainly will hurt some units, but, units like LR Goku and Frieza, they're already so damn good that, their key links are so solid, and the support type units you can have on the rotation are so solid that I don't necessarily think it's not going to neuter them or anything like that. But it just definitely won't be as easy for them as it used to be. And that's going to be, very, very unfortunate. Another unit that potentially, I don't know, could have a little bit of difficulty would be, like, Kale and Khalifa. But the only thing is that, like, Kale and Khalifa and a lot of those Warriors of Universe 6 units, they have so many key links. And now stuff like Warriors of Universe 6 is not only key, but also gives attack and defense as well. So that's, pretty solid. Alright, so I'm probably just going to get one more attack stat from Cell. And we'll go ahead and finish up here. I mean, he's definitely looking good. Like, we could have done, like, a lot more with this guy, and he would have been looking even way more impressive, right? Like, he's got his transformation and stuff like that. Like, I'm saving a lot of this stuff, for videos for, like, when I actually get all the units to link level 10 myself, like, on my account. It's just, of course, grinding them up takes a long time. Yeah, and this is good to see that, like, this guy's damage does skyrocket. His defense has gone up quite a bit, but ki does remain an issue. Now, I would say, of course, he has seriously improved, but there is still, like, improvements. Well, I mean, they could still give us, like another strong cell unit or something like that. I don't know, like a transforming cell that maybe gives ki to androids or something like that. But this guy's very good. I think he's probably even better for Super Battle Road now. You know, Big Bad Boss is being active 24/7 with that Link update is crazy. And then, of course, don't forget, he does still have this form right here. And, of course, he has his active skill and stuff like that. So, Cell is one of those units that definitely did get a strong upgrade. So, let me know what you guys think of LR Cell and the Link level system update. I do think it is very good for the game's health overall. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.